I want to see some pictures here shortly as we go along too in terms of the creation of the jewelry. But first, here is the Stars Over Bollywood ring. Sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all available for you right now. With an introductory price, Sushma, we've taken $25 off for a limited time. Now that's 30 days or until they sell out, whichever comes first. Wow. And you have some beautiful stones in the amethyst here. Gorgeous amethyst stones, round and oval shapes. And it's a hammered finish with some enamel work also worked in this.
Absolutely. And as you can see from the workmanship, you've got rough cut amethysts all the way around. Now what we've done with this specific piece is we've melded the gold as well as the silver to give you this antique polish. And we've also given you this hammered look, which is only done by hand. And speaking of which, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the process, because I think it's extremely important that our viewers see how the pieces are made, just so that you can get an appreciation for what a handmade piece would look like, whereas everything else right now is all machine-made, as you know. Wow. We're all about getting it done down to the stones, to the setting, to the workmanship, to the polish is all hand-done, ladies. That is really a piece of art here. You're really purchasing a piece of art here.
It literally is a piece of art, anything handcrafted, and therefore no two are absolutely identical. I mean, they're exactly similar, of course, but because it's handcrafted, you have something that is a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry, quite literally. So are you going to show us some photos of where some of the work comes from? And we'll focus on the ring, too. This is wonderful. I love learning like this. Okay.
This is very important because this is sort of how the process starts. We've got a wax mold that's being made here, just so that you can see that all our jewelry first made on a wax mold. Moving on, it's actually cast in metal once we approve the designs. And so now you can see how it's actually being molded into the design we want, in metal, in wood, in any sort of alloy we choose. Following which, any punctures that are made into the jewelry is again done by hand. So this is very important to see that any of the stones that are set are all done by hand. And also, again, to give you an idea of a close-up of how the punctures are made. So the punctures for this specific ring would have been made in much the same manner, where it's all done by hand, where you can see the gentleman hold up the tools to sort of make the incisions in the metal. Now remember, all of this is done on malleable metal, because that's the only way you can work around a silver alloy with 22 karat gold plating. And that's very important because the finished product is always going to have its own unique characteristic.